everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Okay, you guys, so I was a little hesitant about telling this story, but because I'm on a girls trip now and it's so many years later, I don't mind, speaking about this. So a few years ago, I had a girls trip in Vegas, which I'm in Vegas again with the same girls, and it was supposed to be 6 of us. I'm going to use different names just for the sake of the people that were involved. So me and Malika, we were staying in a room together. Selena and Tamika was staying in a room together. And then Aubrey said that she wanted her friend to stay in a room with her. She had a friend coming. Aubrey told me at the last minute her friend wasn't coming. Keep in mind that I planned this trip almost months out. I plan things in advance because I understand that everybody's not in the same, everybody's financial circumstances are different. And so she calls me a week before and says, hey, Amisha, I think I'm going to take you up on your offer. I want to stay in your room or whatever. And I said, okay, cool, because that's my friend. Now, Malika was like, well, I didn't know the offer was still on the table. You offered Aubrey to stay in our room or make accommodations with her months ago. And now she's coming in the 23rd hour. I'm like, well, that's my friend. So I want her to stay in the room. And so Aubrey gave me her money and I gave half of the money to Malika. And so the night before, Aubrey calls me and says, hey, my sister would like to come along. Is it okay if my sister comes along? And I was like, of course, as long as she has her own accommodations. And she's like, oh, see, here, this is the thing. I was hoping that she could stay in a room with us. Now, anybody who really knows me knows that I'm a germaphobe. There's only but so many bodies that can go in the same bathroom or be in the same bed as me. Like, it's just too much. And I'm not going to front. Like, college was a completely different situation. When you're in dormitories or you have friends or if you're pledging, those circumstances are completely different than being a grown-ass woman. So I'm like, I don't know. Let me ask Malika and see what she say. And then she was like, well, I'm going to be mad if Malika doesn't want my sister in the room. And I told her, you know what? It's not Malika. It's me. It's not that I have a problem with your sister. It's just too many people in the room. And she was like, well, I'm going to feel some type of way. And why can't my sister stay? And I said, well, your sister, she can stay at Circus or the Pink Flamingo. They have rooms for $18 a night. We were staying at Caesars. And she was like, well, I can't afford Caesars. Caesars is like $400 a night now. I can't afford Caesars. So I'm like, well, y'all can stay somewhere, somewhere else. Your sister, she's upset because she wants her sister to stay in the room with us. So Aubrey is basically like, well, I would never do that to you. If your sister was here, I would let her stay. Mind you, she didn't offer any money for her sister to stay. And I felt like it was pretty costly for us to be in the hotel room. So I told her I would never put you in that position because, Aubrey, if my sister was here or she wanted to come and I'm already coming in on the back end of what somebody else is doing, I will book my own space. Mind you, we had things planned. And this person wanted to do ATVing, wanted to go out to eat. We went to go see Trey Songz. There was like a lot of different moving parts to the situation that this person wanted to do. And I just was like, it's just too much. And I'm like, if your sister can't afford an $18 a night room, then where's she's going to park her car? Where's she going to book her car under my hotel? And that was $40 a night. And, they let you charge it to the room, charge it to the room, charge it to the room. And so I'm talking to Malika. Malika's like, yo, Amisha, this is about to be a whole problem. Like, this is going to be a whole problem. So she sends me back the half of the money of Aubrey's money. I Cashapp Aubrey her money back. Mind you, Aubrey's calling me back because she's upset. And I guess that she thought that she was going to get one over on us or something like that because she was saying how she didn't have money. But I'm like, how you don't have money? We're going to Vegas. And you're like, you don't even have money for a room. I'm like, they have cheap rooms on the strip. Everybody knows Vegas had them $40 rooms. They got $20 rooms for real. But my thing is, all the things that we were supposed to be doing, if you don't have money for a room that you can pay for on your own, then like make it make sense. So I'm on the phone with her, sending her money back. I'm up all night, trying to help her find a room, like a hotel room or whatever. And I wasn't able to, well, I don't know. I tried to help her the best that I could, whatever. But that next day I woke up late. I ended up missing my flight. I had to book a $600 flight with Delta to get to Vegas because I'm like the friend, I book everything, everybody pays me the money. So the room was in my name and all of that. My airline was like, we don't got another flight to Vegas until tomorrow. So I paid $600 fly out to Vegas. I get off the plane, my phone is going off. It's like bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's Aubrey cussing me out. Like saying she knew like intimate things about me because we were close like best friends. So she's talking crazy shit after I gave her money back, after I tried to be accommodating. After all of that, she's talking real greasy. So she's, at this point, she's like talking really, really greasy. Oh, this camera's making me look big. But anyway, she's talking really greasy. Like she's bringing up like this relationship that I was like, and I was dating this guy and she's basically, that's why he tried to play you and he only wanted to sleep with you. She was saying some really greasy things. I'm not even gonna get into it. But she's talking all of this, and the crazy point is, like, you were trying to get over. Like, you wanted your sister to come. You know, you wanted your sister to stay with us. Didn't have anywhere for your sister to park. Then you don't have any money, you know, for, you know, even for your sister's accommodations. So what was she going to do? Try to run up a tab on us? So it was just crazy. So me and her, we're arguing back and forth, and she's saying all of this stuff, like, I'm going to get money, bitch. You a worker, bitch. Like, just saying, like, a lot of crazy stuff. I'm like, sis, you get money, but you don't even have money for a hotel. You're saying that you're stranded on the boulevard. And that makes me question, how would you have been able to go out with us? Like, I think about this weekend and the money that I've spent just having a good time. Like, Vegas is not a place to be cheap. Like, that's not, it's not Miami where, you know, you could get a cheap hotel and eat pizza every day like a college student. But she was talking like really, really greasy, like talking like a lot of heavy shit. And it made me upset because I'm like, I thought we were friends. Like, I would never. And, you know, we have situations. I've had a previous situation where one of my high school friends was like a very best friend to me. And, you know, things just didn't work out. We just moved forward and weren't friends again. But we didn't like talk shit or talk bad or you're this or you're that or bring up situations, you know, to make that person feel uncomfortable. I just feel like you just walk away from the situation. You don't want to come and make it demands. And oh, I forgot to tell you, she was like, oh, why can't me and my sister sleep in the bed together and you and Malika sleep in the bed together? So I told her I was going to let you sleep in my bed since you're my friend. She said, oh, well, why does Malika have a bed to herself? So I'm like, what? She was like, well, since I put my money in, I think that I should have a say and we should rotate beds. I'm like, this is some crazy ass shit. Like, ain't nobody rotate beds. My sister gonna sleep in the bed with me the first night since I put my money in. You ain't put your money in for your sister. And this card is in my name. And they're charging me $300 incidental fees on this card. So how you gonna tell me what we gonna do? And that's why I gave her money back. She's like, yes, because I got to say. And because I got to say, my sister, she's coming and she's sleeping in bed. Oh, you got so much of a say on my dime, on my card? Because we already booked this. And baby, I could pay for this a whole lot of times. I can get another room. But I'm going to send you your money back and you do what you want to do with your sister. She was talking like real greasy, like talking hella shit. And money back. Because she wanted to know why Malika got a bed to herself and why me and Malika couldn't sleep in the bed. Listen, I am grown, okay? At the time, I was 29, turning 30. And I just felt like I was in a position where I didn't have to do that. And if I had to, even before that, when we were in college, that girl and I, we went on like a trip to Miami with other friends. And we never had to sleep in a bed together. Again, I wasn't online pledging or anything like that. So why do you think we're even sharing a bed or we're in a position or a situation where we all had to live together in that way? Like, no. So she was going off talking a bunch of shit or whatever. And I was very upset because I didn't see that coming. I felt like she was trying to hit a big one on me because now all of a sudden you don't have money for this and you don't have money for that and you don't know what you want to do. But now I'm a broke ass bitch and you get money and all of that other stuff and pay for this and pay for that, but he can't pay for you to get a room. Like, you're making a big deal about something that you're trying to, like, You cannot tell somebody what to do when they're the ones spearheading something. If you ain't put your card up, you cannot tell somebody this is what we doing or my sister is coming and this, that, and the third. Says who? Because this card has my name on it. It doesn't have your name on it. It has my name on it. So with that being said, I could have been like, I'm the one to make the rules, but it wasn't that. It was I was trying to be fair. But you called me the night before saying I want my sister to stay in a room with us. It's already 3 of us, and that's pushing it. You wanted to be 4 of us in a room? No, we have 2 queen beds in here. And it's enough for me to even share my space with you because I thought you were my friend and I loved you like a friend. And then you get mad and you show me who you really are. And when I told my family, they just couldn't believe it because this was a good friend of mine. It was like she said, what? That's how she always felt about you. So it made me feel like, why would you be so close to me if you didn't really fuck with me like that? But that's absolutely okay. Because that taught me something. Like, you cannot travel with everybody. You just cannot. And I didn't see that coming. But at the last minute, I should have created boundaries and said, listen, that offer is not available. I offered you that 5 months ago and you said you wanted your own space. And now you're talking about you want to stay in the room with us, you want your sister to come, you want to do this, you want to do that, and you making rules of my sister's gonna sleep in the bed with me, you gonna sleep in the bed with Malika, we gonna rotate because I gotta say, because I put my money in. Like, you're the one. You cannot do that. You're not carrying it because when the cops come, they are going to see my name on the card and my name on the driver's license, and you're going to have to get out.
So let me say it like this. Did she say at the beginning that she was on another girls trip with the same girls? After that experience, I would be like hesitant to go on another girls trip with the same girls. I'm not a girl, but I'm just saying that logically speaking, why go on another trip with the same girls? So maybe it's a different group of girls. But one of the things I want to say is the girl never was your friend the way she was talking to you, and to make changes last minute. We've seen these happen on many girls trips where people try to make changes last minute. Even some women can't go, like they back out all the way last minute and then they want a refund, and it's just like, yo, how can you get a refund when we've, like, the trip is scheduled for tomorrow? Like, there's no refund. Like, you can't get none of that back. It's gone. It's a wrap. And that would be, and it's crazy for somebody to back out last minute, then expect you to pay them back. Now, if you could find a replacement, that's fine. But other than that, no. Also, it's like bringing another person anywhere last minute is off-putting, especially if it's like, if we going, well, let's say like this. Let's say if we going to a concert and it's me, my girl, my homie and his girl, or my girl's friend and her band. We going to a concert. Now, if they want to invite somebody that already has tickets, that's fine, but they can't sit with us. But if you expect like the men to take the other seats so the girlfriends can sit together during the concert, that's not happening. You want to make changes and stuff, and everybody don't feel comfortable with the accommodations. Why would I want to go sit with this random guy and watch a concert while you go with your friends? And if my girl actually agreed to that, I would feel some type of way about her that you would do that. And so any friend that does that to a friend, it's not that you don't respect the friend. If she would have came with money, that would have made a difference. But then also, why not get another hotel room? Because honestly, if you wanted to get another hotel room, then she could sleep comfortable. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like sharing hotel rooms. I don't even like sharing hotel rooms with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get my kids a whole nother hotel room. Like, it's for one, I don't even like my kids coming in my room. So let alone being in a hotel room. But I've done it. But like, if I get the hotel with the bedroom and the living room separated, those type of hotel rooms, those are fine. You won't have to get one. But a lot of hotels don't come like that. And so you'll be spending you still gonna spend the same amount of money if you buy 2 hotel rooms. So I just rather get 2 hotel rooms and let them sleep comfortably in the bed versus making them sleep on a fold-out bed. But I tell you what, when I was in Orlando last year and I let my mom sleep in the master bedroom, and the suite was fire. And I slept on the fold-out bed, but it was a comfortable fold-out bed. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got some Z's in that thing. But man, quit switching stuff up, man. Women on girls trips are terrible people.